What's up, guys? Logic Over Emotion, and in this video we want to talk about the Democrats who are once again repeating history. Well, they would know that if they weren't trying to erase it. But anyway, let's get into it. All right, guys, before we begin this video, I would like to take a second to ask you to comment on this video, like this video, share the video. If you're not a normal member here at Logic Over Emotion, consider hitting the subscribe button. We would love to have you because here we bring the hard truth while others are busy virtue signaling. Okay, the Democrats. So how are they repeating history this time? Because they're doing a lot of stuff the same way, right? But this time, this video, I want to specifically talk about Joe Biden, his pick of Kamala Harris, and Trump, doing his thing, and how the media is already trying to portray this. Okay, so Trump went out, he said a lot of negative things about Kamala Harris. He basically stated that she was unpopular. She did bad in the polls, that she's a bad woman, a mad woman, she's angry. He talked about, he called her phony because she said that she believed Joe Biden's accusers. And now you're his running mate. And so it's like, okay, are you going to work for a sex offender? Was that what you truly believed? Or were you just trying to get points at the time, right? Was that all it was about? Because in that case, that would be phony, right? Now, the interesting thing is, what in these attacks are personal? They're like, he's making these personal attacks. And there's nothing personal here. He's simply stating what the reality is. A personal attack to me is like what they do to Trump. Every single time he opens his mouth, they find some way to tie it to racism. They're making all these claims. That is a personal attack. You guys are, in your Trump derangement syndrome, are just so caught up on Trump that you don't even understand what personal attacks are anymore because you make them so much. And, Kamala Harris, everything he said was true. Okay, she is a bad person. She is a nasty person. And then, like I said, you have to question her morals. And this is going to be interesting because what's going to happen when they have to get those questions, and they're eventually going to come, even though they're going to try to keep them away from it. But they're going to ask her about how she flip-flopped on certain things, right? Or certain lies that she got caught in telling, with the whole busing thing. There's just so much that they're going to have to answer for. That's going to be hard because of how much they lie. And that's the problem when you lie. When you lie, you have to remember your lies. And then if you do lie and you're not just following your morals, you end up in these type of situations where, okay, say you were telling the truth the first time, are you lying now? Or is it the other way around? Okay, so did you really believe his accusers? Or now is it that, well, because I'm running mate, I could put that behind me. So which is it? And not only that, they are already pushing for a completely virtual, I guess like virtual debate type deal. Because there's memes going around of you see a guy in like a hazmat suit, like with his face like fully covered. He's like, yeah, Joe Biden's gonna need a mask that covers his whole face. He might sound different, but don't worry, that's still him. This is all an attempt to keep Joe Biden from having to go head to head with Trump. Is it going to be good? And with him picking Kamala Harris, oh man, does he have an uphill battle? But back to the topic at hand here, the fact that they're repeating 2016, it's a wonderful thing because again, they're making this so easy for Trump. People did not respond to the identity politics. They didn't respond to him. Like the fact that he made the joke about Rosie O'Donnell and all this. Obviously there's other things, incidents that they tried to use to turn women off, right? And it just didn't happen. It didn't happen. It's not going to happen this time. And the main reason why is because, in my personal opinion, I feel like many women don't even like Kamala Harris. I don't know. She rubs me the wrong way personally. And then the fact how the flip-flop was so clear and so obvious. And then, like I said, you're going to have all of these replays of how bad she did. I think 'cause she had one good debate, right? Just one. And then, of course, you have to remember the Tulsi thing where she got obliterated. you know, she got nuked from orbit. It was just terrible. But yeah, I mean, the media, they're going to keep doing the same thing all the way through. And you can already see them setting up, basically setting up a way where they have an out if they fail. You know, like I said, with the whole mail-in thing and what they're asking for and what they're pushing, they're just trying to cover their bases for when they fail, they have something to blame, right? Because it's just like the whole Russia thing. Like, you still have people today that say, even after all the evidence has come out, there's still people who say that Trump is in office when he's not supposed to be. And, it's like, what world do you live in, right? And so they know by making these excuses, they can find a way to delegitimize his win that he is going to get and to keep people angry because, even if Trump wins, that's not going to be the end of it. It's going to be another 4 years of them hollering racist, 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 even though he's proven that he's not. He's proven that he's not. And like I said, when we look at the country, how they talked about how we were going to be back in chains and how all this, boats back to Africa, all this crazy stuff, man, all this crazy stuff. Then you had all these people talking about they were going to leave the United States. Well, y'all still here, ain't you? I wonder why. It can't be that bad under Trump if y'all are still here. But hey, media, keep doing what you're doing because, if I saw something that didn't work and it didn't, I would change the game plan up. I think the problem that they're seeing is, oh, well, it was close. We got the popular vote, but, so maybe we just need to do better with our campaigning and, maybe win a few more states to get the electorate votes where we need it. But the reality is that it's not going to be that close this time because what you guys don't understand is that you're allowing people to destroy the country. Democratic cities, people are seeing this. You are losing votes and people are out there telling you this. And you think that there is not that silent majority, man, a lot of people that you guys think is going to go out and vote for you are not. And then, like I said, there's less and less gullible people. And when you look at how, again, Biden and all his gaffes and how, black people kind of feel disrespected by certain things that he's saying. We know Kamala's record and throwing people in jail. We know all this. So it's like, y'all are alienating everyone. Like, who are you going to have left? Who are you going to have left? I'm just wondering. But hey, like I said, keep repeating history. Hey, that's going to be it for this one. You guys let me know in the comments below. Do you think that do you think that the Democrats are gonna verbatim do the exact same things in 2016? And if they choose that route, do you think that there's actually going to be a different outcome? I know that seems kind of like a weird question, but I'm curious, right? Because obviously perspectives change and people change. And it sounds to me like a lot of people like the economy we had under Trump and everything, low unemployment and all that before the Democrats found a way to destroy it with the Wuhan coronavirus, right? So, hey, just let me know in the comments. But anyway, guys, make sure you comment on this video, like the video, share the video, and y'all take care.